Hey everyone, I'm Stacy, the 911 Stitcher. Welcome to my channel about cross stitching and crafting. Today is Tuesday, September 7th, 2021, and this is video number 73. Now this is not my normal YouTube video where I show you updates on things that I've been working on and finishes, cross stitching, new release charts. That's going to be next week. This video is a special on the New Jersey Needlefest 2021. It was a one-day event held on Saturday, August 28th, which I was so fortunate to be able to attend. And I want to tell you all about it, show you some pictures, show you some videos that I took. So that way, if you're ever in the area next year and you think, and you hear about it and you think, I think I might be able to go, what's it like? I can tell you about it and show you so you get an idea of what to expect. Now, again, this was a one-day event. It was put on by Needleworkers Delight. It's a shop, it's a cross-stitch shop and needlepoint shop in New Jersey, and it is run by Jim and Kevin, and they are brothers. Their family helped out at the Needleworks show. They are wonderful. I got to meet Jim and Kevin, talk to them both. They are wonderful hosts. They put on a fantastic needlework show. And what it is, it was held in the Embassy Suites, Berkeley Heights. Now that's where I stayed. So I flew into Newark, New Jersey, and it's just a short car ride to the hotel where the Needlework show was actually held. And Needleworkers Delight will bring the shop to you at the hotel. It's held in a beautiful ballroom. It's a gorgeous, modern, brand new hotel. And at least it seemed brand new. My room was gorgeous. And I could have just stayed in my room and stitched because it was so roomy and modern and just comfortable. So anyway, Saturday, August 28th, I ended up getting there. I wanted to get there 2 days early, but my flight was canceled the first day and I missed a day of stitching, which was okay because I still got there the day before the event. I got there in plenty of time. My friend Krista picked me up at the airport. We were able to get together, pick up our friend Tanya, and meet. The three of us were able to go to dinner, and then all of us went to the show the next day. We all stayed at the same hotel. It's a beautiful hotel. They have a Starbucks. They have a cozy lounge, which reminded us of a cozy library where you can sit and stitch. It is a hidden gem. It's just a perfect place to stitch and relax, and we really enjoyed ourselves in that room. After we got Starbucks, of course. But that night we went to dinner at a different restaurant in New Jersey, which was really good as well. And then we came back, and the next day was the Needleworks show. So again, Kevin and Jim from Needleworkers Delight brought their shop to you. Outside of the ballroom, they set up a shop. They also had other vendors. They had a woman selling needle minders. They had someone else selling tote bags and project bags and needlepoint supplies as well. So it was just so much fun to be able to go into the ballroom, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes. You have your assigned table, you can sit with your friends, and it's basically you're stitching all day long, talking all day long, eating all day long, because they had lunch, they had dessert, they had drinks. It was wonderful. So you can go out of the room and bring your food back in. Go shopping. If you want to go into the hall next to the ballroom, you could go shopping. So I've got pictures, which I'm going to show in a few minutes. So if you get the chance, next year, Needlefest 2021 is being held in May this time. I already bought my ticket. I'm going again next year. I can hardly wait. I've actually got 2 trips to New York as well. What I did on this past trip, because it's only a one-day needlework show, I continued my trip into New York to see one of my best friends that lives there. So it made it perfect. Even though the needlework show was only one day, I was able to make it into a trip. So I'll tell you more about that later, but let's focus on the actual Needlefest 2021. So again, they had tables for masked and unmasked, vendors in the hall selling goods, drinks, lunch was provided, and desserts. Now, throughout the day, they also had tables set up. They had prizes. I'm not kidding you. These prizes were gorgeous. They were all individually bagged, and they were labeled 1, 2, 3, 1 through 40, 42, maybe 43 prizes for us to win. Each prize was shown on the tables, and there was a little bowl in the front of the prize. So you could put your ticket in the bowl and hope that you win that raffle prize. It was really fun to walk around and see all the prizes that they had put together for raffles. You had the opportunity to buy extra tickets. They also had a different raffle for something separate. I think it was like a cancer donation maybe type of raffle where you could win a prize, but your proceeds go towards a fundraiser. So they had that separate. So it was really fun to walk around, see different things, meet new people. With different retreats like this, I'm learning people put together little gifts for the table that they're at. So I felt a little bad because I traveled from California, and I knew I wanted to save room in my suitcase for things that I bring back. And I wish I had brought floss tags, and I wish that I had brought little goodies to exchange, because some members at our table exchanged goodies. And even though they gave me their goodies, I did not have anything to return, which you don't have to. You don't go to these retreats thinking, oh, well, I have to bring gifts. You don't. It's just something fun that people do. And like I said, sometimes they exchange needle minders, sometimes they exchange floss tags. It's just something small and fun. So next time I think I'll bring some floss tags and maybe bring a little goodie for my table mates and enjoying the fun next time on that. So let's show the room. Let's show the video. I'm going to show you displays that Kevin and Jim had displayed on the tables in the hallway where all the products were being sold. I think I got some pictures of the other vendors that were there. So enjoy the video, enjoy the pictures, and I'll be back in a few minutes to show you and talk to you more about the actual Needleworkers Delight shop, which we visited the very next day. So now you can see it kind of gives you an idea of what it looked like in the ballroom, what the tables look like. As you guys saw in the pictures, there were just some fun pictures of what our table looked like, and some of the friends that I got to meet along the way. There were many of you that watch my Flosstube videos that came up to me and said hello. It was such a pleasure to meet you. Every one of you that came up and said hi, you made my day. I'm so happy to have been able to finally meet you in person. So anyway, after it ended, it started around 9:30 in the morning, and it ended, I think at 5:30 is when they started taking tables down. Krista and Tanya and I decided to go and stitch a little bit. We went to, no, I take that back. We ended up going to dinner, and then the next day, we spent some time. We wanted to go to Needleworkers Delight. They were so generous. They were so nice, and they opened the shop for all of us on a Sunday. And we decided, the three of us decided to go to the shop the next day, as well as some of the other attendees were also there. If you get the chance to visit Needleworkers Delight in New Jersey, it's a wonderful shop. It's in a business complex. It's upstairs. You just take the elevator upstairs and you're there. And they're wonderful. Again, Jim and Kevin, I can't say enough. They were wonderful hosts. They have, if you look on their website, they also have other cross-stitch retreats that you can attend. One of them, I believe, is Williamsburg, Virginia, maybe. And it's a couple of days where you actually go, and it's several days of retreat, which sounds so much fun. Someday I will go to that for sure. But they are wonderful hosts. They put together a wonderful needlework show. I had a great time. And again, I'm going to be going again to the one next year on May 14th. Now, the shop itself, they have a great shop. They are known for their silk weaver fabric, gorgeous, gorgeous dyed fabric. Now, I happen to have an order that I had placed back in April that I had not gotten yet. I brought the order number with me, and I talked to Kevin. I ended up canceling my online order, and I purchased a whole bunch of stuff in the actual shop. I would order from them again online if I called first. So if you're interested in something dyed, especially fabric, now I'm not talking about charts and all that stuff. I'm talking about their special silk weaver dyed fabric. That's what I had ordered and had not yet received. They are having problems, just like everybody else, with receiving the dyes and receiving supply, due to COVID and stuff. So they were Kevin was very apologetic in why I didn't get my order. But again, I'm talking about the dyed fabric, not the actual online shop. What I would do is, if I was going to order again, which I will someday online, I'm going to call first and ask if they have it in stock. So if they do have the fabric in stock, I would order from them. Let me show you what I brought home. It's all mixed up. So some of the things that I received on the actual table, when you walk up to your table, you have goodies waiting for you. Each seat from Needleworkers Delight. Then you have, I received some fun floss tags and a little packet from my friend Krista, the 2 raffle prizes. So let's get started. I'll show you what I received from the actual shop and the needlework show itself. Then at the end, I'm going to show pictures of Needleworkers Delight inside their actual shop. So let's start with some floss tags. This, I believe, everything's mixed up. I believe these were from Tanya. Again, seatmates at your table like to exchange things. So I received these beautiful floss tags. Aren't those pretty? So I received floss tags from, like I said, I think these were from Tanya. And, oh, here's my badge. It's so fun. My winning raffle ticket, which I'll frame. I'm just kidding. In the shop outside of Needlefest, I purchased 2 needle minders. They are adorable. Now, I love things that are different. I like bugs. I like sea life. I like things a lot of times that other people don't like. So I got this octopus. I thought he was cool. I really like him. He's a little creepy looking, but I like him. I also received, I shouldn't say that I bought the needle minder. I bought him, and I wish I had had the name of the vendor so that I could share them with you. If you happen to be a vendor that was at the Needlefest New Jersey show and you recognize these as your needle minders, let me know so that way I can talk about your shop. If you have something online or an Etsy shop, let me know, send me an email, and I can mention your shop on my next video. I wish I had brought their business cards. So anyway, isn't he cute? He's got real whiskers, or well, little plastic whiskers. He's cute. Let's see. I got a thing of Mind Your Needle. It looks like chapstick. I think it's chapstick. So I got some of this. This, I believe, was maybe on the table when we got there. This is from my friend Krista. She gave us each little bags. And she got me some Mississauga silk in a really pretty color. I think that'd be pretty on black. So she got Mississauga silk in my little gift bag, a needle holder or a goodie holder. Isn't that pretty? I also got some floss tags that match the needle holder. Aren't these beautiful? So see, it's really fun to exchange with your table mates, and I wish I had done that. Because I went to summer school in Phoenix just a few days before I left for New Jersey, I just didn't have time to put things together, and next time I will definitely participate in the exchange. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, raffle prizes. I won 2 of them. I couldn't believe they called my number. Stitch Happy. I got a mug. How cool is this? Stitch Happy. So that's one raffle prize that I won. The next raffle prize was the one that I really wanted, and I won. Long Dog Sampler. This one it's a full kit. They gave me fabric. They gave me threads, and the chart is called Opening Gambit. There's the name of it right there. So isn't that fun? I am so thrilled. I wanted to see what kind of threads that they gave me, because they had, oh, this is $9.39. I thought it was black. It's actually a very dark blue, $9.39 DMC. Now they sold a different type of thread. It was called Provencia from Spain, I believe. And so I thought maybe this was Provencia, but this is actually DMC $9.39. And again, this is called, the chart is called Opening Gambit by Long Dog Sampler. And here's what it looks like. It's fairly new. It came out, I think, maybe a few months back. So I won that. How exciting is that? Okay, one of the charts, I'm all excited. One of the charts that I bought, me and Krista, maybe we could do a stitch along. We both fell in love with this chart. It's different. That's what I like about it. And it's so colorful. I can't imagine what it's going to look like stitched up. So it's a Long Dog Sampler. It is Beauty Spotty. I'll show you the name of it, but here's the picture. Look at all those beautiful animals. And I like it because it's just different. I'm going to show it up close so you really can see. I like those mushrooms, and I love the, I want to say this is Scottish. If it's not Scottish, it might be, there's 2, like a brother and sister that people have put together. Krista showed me a picture. If I can find the picture, I'll insert it here. But it's 2 charts that someone stitched together, and they're beautiful. So anyway, this one happens to be Long Dog Sampler, and here's the name of it. I don't want to mispronounce that. Beauty Spotty, maybe? Anyway, I like that. So we both bought this one. Okay, now I'm going to dig into the bags of what I got from the show and from the shop. Okay, this I got is Silk Weaver. This is what Needleworkers Delight is known for. Their beautiful fabric. 32 count Belfast baked apple. That's pretty true right there. I'm going to put a piece of paper behind it so you get an idea of what it looks like off of white. So baked apple, isn't that pretty? And it is a 32 count. So I got that. I picked up a Pumpkin Parade by Lottie Da. That's cute. I like this one. They're crabby faces. Next, I got, now this, oh, some Pat's needles. These are my favorite needles, Pat Carson's. They're called Pat's Favorite Needles. And I got some of these. They always have a gold tip at the base. So those are my favorite needles. I picked up some of those. I picked up Alphabet in Blanc, Sue Hillis. I think that's beautiful. Wouldn't that be pretty on this fabric that I just showed you? Where'd it go? With white, wouldn't that be pretty? Now see, the model is a little bit lighter, but wouldn't it be pretty on that color? Maybe I might start that. So up close, that's what it looks like. It is called Alphabet in Blanc. I actually just saw this on Made by Michelle McGraw. She bought the same thing. Maybe we should start it together. And I think I might use that and use white thread. I think that would be really pretty. Next, I got Jack's Urn by Kathy Barrick. I am really loving Kathy Barrick. I think I mentioned in a previous video I bought a bunch of her charts. I'm going to show those next time. I keep saying that, but I'm going to show them again later. That's pretty. Jack's Urn. I bought a GGR. This is the Lady in Red spinning her wool. And there's the Lady in Red. And this is the chart. Anything with red, it's hard to see what that would look like stitched, like as if you were stitching it, but I bet you it's going to be beautiful. So Lady in Red by GGR. I bought that one. Next, I bought Queenstown Sampler Sarah Haynes. I'm going to take it out because the envelope is just a little bit scratched, so you won't get a good look at it. Sarah Haynes by Queenstown Sampler. I think stitched up, that's going to be so pretty with those beautiful colors. I'm going to show it up close so you can see what it looks like. Isn't that going to be so pretty? So I got that. And then I picked up an older magazine. It is a Zweigart, the Needlework Fabric at Home with Needlework, August 2006. Because I really liked this scarecrow. I thought he was so cute. So I picked up this magazine by Zweigart. They have lots of them there at Needleworkers Delight. I also liked it because of this little guy. Isn't that chart cute? I thought he was adorable. I'd like to make him just alone on black fabric and make him into a little ornament for my Halloween tree. I thought he was adorable. So when I see a magazine with several different designs in it that I really like, this one's really cute. Autumn Walk, that little black kitty and all the pretty fall colors. When I see a magazine like this and there's several things I might stitch, I'm going to buy it. So I really thought that this was adorable. This is cute too. It's got a lot of fun fall. I swear I just saw this somewhere online. Someone stitched it. But most of all, I really like that little chubby, the one I showed that I want to make an ornament, but I thought that was really, really cute. So I got the magazine. We got a needle minder. I believe this was on our table. It's a little shell. Not a needle minder, a waxer, a beeswax for our threads in the shape of a shell. I got a bag. Okay, now when I went to Phoenix, this is a funny story. When I went to Phoenix for summer school, my friend Kay, who, if you're watching this video, she laughed because of my little bag that I brought. I had a bag, like a tote bag, but it was really small, and all of my projects that I had brought with me to stitch on were overflowing out of this bag. And she goes, "What is that baby bag? You need to get yourself a real tote bag instead of a baby bag." So I did. I got myself a real big girl bag. As I mentioned before, they had vendors. Isn't that just beautiful? It's quilted. It's sparkly. I don't know if you can tell, but the white part is sparkly. And it's just a beautiful, good size tote bag for me to put multiple projects in instead of me carrying around the baby bag. It fits a lot of stuff. So there was a card inside because, again, I forgot to get the vendors' names. Her name is Trish Vine, like a vine, V like Victor, I-N-E, designs at gmail.com. I'm going to message her and ask her if she has an Etsy shop or if she has maybe a website. And on my next video, it'll be a regular YouTube video. I'm going to mention who sold these bags because her project bags and her tote bags were beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And they're very good size. So again, her email, Trish vinedesigns@gmail.com, and I'll let you know what she says about Etsy shops or if she has a website. Next piece of fabric I got is 14 count plum shadow. This is a beautiful fabric. This is a silk weaver. This is what silk weavers know, or Needleworkers Delight is known for, is their beautiful silk weaver fabric. Again, if you're interested in colors and you see one online, call them first and ask them, hey, what's the status? Can I get this? And before placing an online order. But as far as other stuff that they advertise online, like charts and supplies and stuff, I would order online, no problem. But it's just the fabric. So check it out. This is absolutely gorgeous. And again, this particular color is called Plum Shadow, 14 count. The next color I got is called Autumn Leaves. It's 32 count Wexford. And here's what this color looks like up against some white. That's probably true right there. That's going to be pretty with some black or maybe some fall stitching, but I think black would look really pretty. So this was called Autumn Leaves. This one's going to be great for Halloween. It is Wexford 32 count purple. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so pretty. Halloween, for sure I'll be stitching black on this one. I think that's really pretty. I got a whole bunch of threads. These are the ones I was telling you about. They are called, I think they're called Provencia. No, what is it called? I don't have glasses here. It is called Presencia thread. So I got this color. I got 1667. So it is, it's in Spanish, I think. So I only understand a little bit of Spanish. Presencia. They had a lot of these. So if you're interested in trying this, I would definitely recommend either ordering online or giving them a call and placing an order. It's beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful sheen. I think these are going to be fun to stitch with. So I'm curious to see what they're like. I thought I got, oh, I did. I got one more color. This is 2171. Same brand. So anyway, I got all these colors. Oh, here's one more color I got. 8620, and it's a plum. See, now you can see them all together, the colors that I got. So that'll be fun seeing what these are like to stitch with. We got a piece of Aida on our table. I'm going to put something behind it so you can see the pretty shimmery colors. It's black. This was sitting on our table waiting for us when we walk up to our seat. It's beautiful. That'll be fun to stitch on. Here's another piece I got. It is 32 count Wexford Chocolate Delight. This is more of like a cocoa chocolate color. Pretty modeling. See the modeling in the fabric? That's pretty true right there. So that's pretty. Here's another silk weaver, Zweigart Newcastle linen 40 count. This is called Golden Oats. And this is the next one that I got. That's pretty. And the last piece of fabric that I got is silk weaver. It is 32 count Tranquility. And there we go. That's pretty. All the purple and blue. Really pretty. It's also got a little bit of pink in it. Oh, that's better. Much better. So you get an idea. This was called Tranquility. So they had lots of different sizes of linen. Aida, you name it, they had it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is the pattern. No wonder I saw this pattern. This was one of the patterns at our table that they gave us. There's that pumpkin. I knew I had seen him somewhere. So we were gifted this. Krista from Just Stitch Along, that's my friend. She gifted us this beautiful chart to people at the Needleworks show. Isn't that beautiful? Just Stitched Along. E. Dalton, 1847, The Beekeeper's Cottage. we got that. So pretty. And let's see, we got another one from Kevin and Jim, your friends at the Needlework Delight. They gave us another chart gifted to us on our table, and that's what it looks like. Wouldn't that be pretty in maybe some silks or even DMC? It doesn't, I love DMC. It's my favorite, actually. I think either way it would be a beautiful chart to stitch. Okay, so that's everything that I got at Needlefest 2021 and Needleworkers Delight. So let's talk about the shop itself. Again, it's in kind of like a strip of businesses. It's upstairs, so you're going to take the elevator upstairs. And as you walk into the shop, I have video, I have pictures for you to enjoy. So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed seeing what Needlefest 2021 is like. I hope you enjoyed the video and the pictures from inside of Needleworkers Delight, the actual shop. Again, Jim and Kevin are wonderful. If you get the chance to ever meet them or call them on the phone and tell them what you're looking for, maybe you saw something online, maybe you're interested in some charts that you saw, see if they can get it for you. They are wonderful people. They put on a heck of a show. So again, look at the bottom of their website. It lists what type of needlework retreats are coming up. Some are multi-day, some are just one day. There is a show put on, I think, by the EGA, the Embroiderers Guild of America, and they are also going to be vendors at that show. It's in New York City. If you happen to be in New York City around August, it's sometime in August, Needleworkers Delight will be there as well. So you have lots of chances to actually meet them if you aren't able to go to their shop in New Jersey. But if you're in the area, I recommend you stopping by because they're a lot of fun. So I hope I gave you an idea. My regular YouTube video will be back next week. I'll show you stitching progress. I've had a lot of good progress on my stables at Hollyberry Farm. I've had one new start, so I'm excited to show you on my regular video next week. And we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.